If you've ever wondered why life tried to break you before you even began, know this. It's because you carry a light the darkness has always feared. That light within you is a divine spark, ordained to illuminate paths of abundance and inheritance. God has been preparing you for a season where scarcity turns into surplus, especially in matters of land and properties. You were chosen not for ordinary life, but for a legacy that includes vast inheritances waiting to be claimed. Imagine the earth itself responding to your touch, releasing opportunities that were hidden until now. Every struggle you faced was a forge, shaping you into someone capable of handling great wealth and responsibility. In the quiet moments of doubt, remember that God's plan for you involves land that will become your foundation. Properties that seemed out of reach are now aligning under divine favor, ready to fall into your hands. Inheritance isn't just about money. It's about the promises God made to your lineage, now manifesting through you. As a chosen one, your story is one of triumph, where every setback was a setup for this release. You've wondered why doors closed repeatedly, but those were distractions from the greater doors God is opening. Financial setbacks were lessons in faith, teaching you to trust in God's timing for your properties. Lost opportunities, they were mere illusions, for the real inheritance is eternal and unbreakable. God is now saying, enough of the waiting, it's time for you to possess what I've prepared. Picture yourself standing on land that belongs to you, a symbol of God's unwavering promise. Your uniqueness lies in your ability to turn barren fields into flourishing estates. Unlike others, you carry an anointing that attracts properties and wealth effortlessly. This is your moment to rise above the crowd and claim the inheritance meant for kings and queens. Biblical promises echo in your life, like in Deuteronomy, where God assures the land to his people. You are set apart, not for struggle, but for stewardship of vast resources and inheritances. Affirm this: you were never overlooked. God has been aligning every piece for your prosperity. Generations before you prayed for this, and now their blessings are pouring into your hands. Right now, waves of abundance are crashing in, bringing land deals and property opportunities. Expect sudden calls about inheritances that seemed impossible just yesterday. God is releasing it all, land, properties, and wealth, directly into your grasp. Feel the shift in your spirit. It's the beginning of a new era of ownership. That inner voice urging you towards a specific property, it's divine guidance at work. No more delays, the floodgates are open, and your inheritance is flowing freely. Enemies may have tried to block you, but their efforts only highlight the value of what you carry. Skeptics laughed at your dreams of land ownership, but God is turning their doubts into your testimony. Obstacles in property deals were spiritual battles, now won in your favor. Rise up, chosen one, and declare that no opposition can stop your divine inheritance. It's time to act. Step forward and claim what's yours with bold faith. What step will you take today? Perhaps research that land you've always wanted. Pray over your inheritance and watch as doors swing wide open. Don't wait for permission. God's authority is already yours to possess and prosper. With this power, no bank or barrier can deny you the properties meant for you. You hold the keys to abundance, handed down from heaven itself. Remember, you are the chosen one, destined for land and legacy. The world will witness your transformation as you step into this inheritance. God has equipped you uniquely for this moment of release. Your light is piercing through the darkness, revealing paths to properties untold. Every trial was a testament to the strength you'll need for managing great wealth. Now envision your hands holding deeds to land that stretches far and wide. Properties are aligning, drawn to your spirit like magnets to truth. Inheritance flows from generations, amplified by God's eternal promise. You were born for this. The earth itself is yielding to your call. Hardships were not punishments but purifications for your greater purpose. In Psalm 37, it says the righteous will inherit the land, and that includes you. Feel the energy building. God's release is imminent and unstoppable. No more wondering why. It's clear now that you are being prepared for abundance. Your uniqueness is your faith, which unlocks doors to hidden treasures. Stand tall, for you are not ordinary. You are a conduit for divine prosperity. Affirm your status. Chosen to receive, chosen to own, chosen to thrive. The shift has begun. Feel it in your bones as inheritance draws near. Properties that evaded you are now seeking you out. Land opportunities are emerging, guided by heavenly hands. Resistance tried to dim your light, but it only made it burn brighter. Those who opposed you will see the glory of your God-given wealth. Challenge yourself. Wake up each day declaring your inheritance. Take action now. It's your season to claim and conquer. You possess the power to turn dreams into deeds and properties into realities. No one can withhold what God has decreed for you. Repeat this truth. I am the chosen one, and my inheritance is secure. As you embrace this, watch the world transform around you. Your journey was always leading to this moment of release. God is faithful, and His promises for land and properties are manifesting. Every prayer you've whispered is echoing back as opportunities. See yourself walking through vast estates, a living testimony. The darkness feared you because it knew you could dismantle lack forever. Now step into your role as a steward of divine inheritance. Financial freedom is not a dream, it's your destined reality. Properties will come one after another in God's perfect timing. Inheritance is yours by right, sealed in heaven and earth. Break free from doubt and embrace the abundance awaiting. Your light is a beacon, attracting wealth from all directions. In the face of adversity, remember your chosen status prevails. God is releasing it all, land, properties, inheritance, into your capable hands. Feel the excitement. The wait is over and the flow has started. No force can stop what God has set in motion for you. Challenge every limiting belief and replace it with faith. Declare boldly, I claim my land, my properties, my inheritance. You are empowered to build a legacy that echoes through time. Stand firm, for your authority comes directly from above. The world will marvel at how you've turned struggles into success. Once again, you are the chosen one, unshakable and triumphant. Let this truth resonate. Your season of abundance is here. Pray now and feel the shift in your spirit. Take practical steps. Seek that property, contact that agent. Don't delay. Your inheritance demands immediate action. As you move forward, watch God multiply your efforts. Comment below if you feel this stirring in your soul. Share your testimony. It's the first step to manifesting more. Remember, every word spoken in faith activates your release. God is not done. There's more land, more properties, more inheritance. Your light will guide others to their own blessings. Embrace this day as the beginning of your prosperous journey. No more fear, only faith in what God is releasing. You carry the power to transform not just your life, but generations. Land under your feet, properties in your name, inheritance in your hands. It's all yours. Rise, chosen one, and walk in the fullness of your destiny. The darkness has fled, and your light is shining brighter than ever. Declare it loud. God is releasing it all to me now. Your story is one of victory, from struggle to abundance. Start today and watch as God moves mountains for your inheritance. In the quiet moments of reflection, envision the vast landscapes God is preparing just for you, ready to be claimed. Picture the keys to properties turning in your hands, unlocking doors to prosperity that were once out of reach. Sense the weight of inheritance shifting from heaven's vault into your grasp, a testament to your faithful journey. Recognize that every delay in land acquisition was a divine setup for a greater revelation of abundance. Allow the scriptures to whisper promises of land ownership, reminding you of your rightful place in God's plan. Feel the surge of empowerment as you step into the role of steward over properties meant for your lineage. Witness the transformation of barren fields into thriving estates, all under the guidance of divine favor. Acknowledge the spiritual winds carrying titles and deeds toward you, symbols of God's unwavering commitment. Embrace the truth that your struggles were not in vain, but seeds sown for a harvest of real estate blessings. Let your spirit align with the rhythm of inheritance flowing, like rivers replenishing the earth. Discover the hidden maps in your dreams, outlining properties that God has reserved for your possession. Realize that financial barriers are crumbling, making way for unexpected windfalls in land and assets. Perceive the subtle signs in daily life, where opportunities for property deals emerge from the shadows. Understand that God's timing for your inheritance is impeccable, aligning stars and circumstances perfectly. Feel the warmth of ancestral blessings enveloping you, propelling you toward the lands of your destiny. See beyond the ordinary, where every contract signed becomes a milestone in your divine narrative. Know that the earth itself is responding to your call, yielding properties as fruits of your faith. Internalize the power of declaration, speaking life into potential inheritances waiting to manifest. Observe how past rejections are redirecting you to superior opportunities in real estate ventures. Grasp the concept that your uniqueness draws divine resources, turning ordinary ground into sacred holdings. Affirm your identity as one chosen to multiply wealth through wise management of God's gifts. Envision communities rising on the lands you inherit, a legacy built on spiritual foundations. Recognize the enemy's futile attempts to block your path, only strengthening your resolve for possession. Feel the breakthrough energy coursing through you, dismantling obstacles to your property dreams. Allow gratitude to fuel your steps, thanking God for the inheritances already in motion. Perceive the shift in seasons where scarcity gives way to abundance in tangible assets. Understand that every prayer uttered has echoed in heaven, now returning as keys to new territories. Witness the alignment of people and resources, conspiring to deliver properties into your care. Embrace the joy of anticipation, knowing that God's release is imminent and irrevocable. See your hands as conduits of divine will, ready to hold deeds and titles with authority. Realize that doubt is the only chain left. Break it to claim the lands promised to you. Feel the presence of angels assigned to guard your inheritances, ensuring safe passage to your possession. Acknowledge the wisdom gained from trials, equipping you to manage vast estates with excellence. Discover hidden networks of support, connecting you to opportunities in property and legacy building. Know that your story is woven into the fabric of biblical promises, where the faithful inherit the earth. Internalize the truth that God's favor makes you magnetic to wealth, drawing land and properties effortlessly. Observe the patterns in nature mirroring your spiritual elevation, from seeds to flourishing fields. Let your voice rise in declaration, commanding the release of inheritances held in reserve. Perceive the subtle invitations in conversations, leading to doors of opportunity in real estate. Embrace the certainty that no force can withhold what God has decreed for your hands. Feel the excitement of preparation as you ready your heart and mind for incoming blessings. Understand that every step forward activates more of God's provision for your properties. Witness the fading of old limitations, replaced by expansive visions of owned lands and homes. Recognize your role as a pioneer, blazing trails for future generations through your inheritances. Allow faith to illuminate the path, revealing properties that align with your divine purpose. See the value in patience, as it positions you perfectly for the opportune moment of release. Grasp how interconnected your blessings are, with land leading to properties and properties to enduring legacy. Affirm that your spiritual authority overrides any earthly resistance to your claims. Feel the alignment of your desires with God's will, synchronizing for a seamless transfer of wealth. Discover the joy in sharing your testimony, inspiring others to claim their own inheritances. Know that God's economy defies logic, multiplying your assets beyond human comprehension. Internalize the peace that comes from trusting the process, even when inheritances seem delayed. Observe how your obedience unlocks vaults of resources, flooding your life with land and possessions. Let your actions reflect your belief, taking bold steps toward property acquisition today. Perceive the encouragement in scriptures, where promises of inheritance fuel your daily resolve. Embrace the wholeness of your identity, where spiritual and material blessings converge. Realize that every obstacle overcome adds value to the properties awaiting your stewardship. Feel the surge of creativity as you envision developing the lands God provides. Acknowledge the community impact of your inheritances, fostering growth and prosperity around you. Witness the transformation in your finances as inheritances pave the way for generational wealth. Understand that God's release is not random but precisely timed for your maximum benefit. See yourself as a vessel of abundance, channeling blessings of land and properties to others. Grasp the eternal perspective, where earthly inheritances reflect heavenly rewards. Affirm your readiness, declaring that you are equipped to handle all that God releases. Feel the empowerment of unity with divine purpose, making your claims unassailable. Discover new strategies in prayer, targeting specific properties and inheritances for breakthrough. Know that your persistence is rewarded, with each day bringing you closer to possession. Internalize the lessons from past experiences, turning them into wisdom for future dealings. Observe the signs of favor in unexpected offers, signaling the start of your abundant season. Let your heart overflow with thanksgiving, magnetizing more blessings into your reality. Perceive the beauty in divine timing, where delays become setups for extraordinary gains. Embrace the adventure of faith, exploring opportunities in land and properties with confidence. Realize that your story inspires hope, showing others the path to their own inheritances. Feel the strength in community as believers rally around your pursuit of God's promises. Acknowledge the role of mentorship, guiding you towards savvy decisions in real estate. Witness the ripple effects of your obedience, impacting families and nations through your wealth. Understand that God's provision is limitless, extending far beyond what you can imagine. See the integration of your gifts, where spiritual insight leads to practical property successes. Grasp the importance of stewardship, ensuring that inheritances are used for eternal good. Affirm that you are not alone. Divine helpers are at work to secure your claims. Feel the liberation from fear as God's release frees you to pursue bold ventures. Discover the synergy between faith and action, propelling you toward tangible results. Know that every promise in Scripture is a personal covenant, including those for land and wealth. Internalize the victory already won, claiming inheritances as if they are already in your hands. Observe the unfolding of God's plan, where each piece fits perfectly into your destiny. Let your legacy begin now, with intentional steps toward owning and managing properties. Perceive the joy in giving, as your abundance becomes a source of blessing for many. Embrace the fullness of life that comes with God's release, enriching every aspect of your existence. Realize that your faith journey is a tapestry, woven with threads of land, properties, and inheritance. Feel the assurance of God's love, underpinning every promise and provision for you. Acknowledge the power in your words, shaping realities of wealth and possession. Witness the alignment of circumstances, orchestrating the perfect delivery of your blessings. Understand that resistance only highlights the value of what God has for you. See yourself as an heir, walking in the authority to claim and cultivate your domain. Grasp the transformative potential of your inheritances, turning ordinary spaces into kingdoms. Affirm your unshakable position, chosen and equipped for this season of release. Feel the momentum building as divine forces converge to fulfill God's word in your life. Discover the depth of gratitude that amplifies your blessings, drawing more into your sphere. Know that your obedience unlocks not just wealth, but purpose and fulfillment. Internalize the truth that God's timing is always right, making your wait worthwhile. Observe the evidence around you, where small victories foreshadow greater inheritances. Let your spirit soar with expectation, anticipating the lands and properties on the horizon. Perceive the interconnectedness of all things, where your faith moves mountains and claims territories. Embrace the call to action, stepping boldly into the abundance God has ordained. Finally, stand firm in your identity, ready to receive and steward the land, properties, and inheritance into your hands. Chosen one, envision the vast landscapes awaiting your stewardship, as divine promises unfold like ancient scrolls. In the quiet of your spirit, recognize the call to claim territories that echo with generational blessings. Picture the keys to properties materializing, symbols of God's unyielding favor towards you. As the dawn breaks over hidden inheritances, feel the surge of purpose igniting your path. Contemplate the earth yielding its riches, a testament to your anointed position in the divine plan. Witness the shift where barren fields transform into bountiful estates under your guidance. In moments of reflection, see how every step has led to this moment of territorial conquest. Embrace the revelation that land and properties are not mere assets, but extensions of your spiritual legacy. Consider the inheritance flowing like rivers, designed specifically for your hands to hold and multiply. As heavens align, perceive the doors to prosperity swinging wide for your exclusive entry. Delve into the depth of scriptures that affirm your right to abundant lands and enduring wealth. Sense the divine whisper confirming your selection for unprecedented property acquisitions. Explore the layers of favor that position you as the rightful heir to forgotten fortunes. In the tapestry of your life, threads of inheritance weave patterns of eternal significance. Acknowledge the power within you to transform ordinary ground into sacred, prosperous domains. Behold the vision of estates rising, each brick laid by the hands of divine intervention. In your core, grasp the truth that scarcity ends where your inheritance begins. Ponder the maps of destiny unfolding, marking lands that bear your name. Feel the weight of authority as God entrusts you with keys to realms of abundance. Step into the light of realization, where properties become platforms for your greater purpose. Amidst financial storms, you faced rejections that left properties just out of reach, fueling quiet despair. In the shadows of lost opportunities, dreams of inheritance slipped away, leaving echoes of unfulfilled promises. Through seasons of delay, doors to land closed abruptly, stirring waves of confusion and doubt. You've watched others claim estates while your own inheritance lingered in uncertainty, breeding inner turmoil. Hardships mounted as unexpected setbacks eroded plans for properties, questioning the timing of divine release. In the grip of economic challenges, family inheritances felt distant, amplifying feelings of isolation. Struggles with financial barriers blocked paths to land, creating a fog of frustration and weariness. Moments of defeat arose when deals fell through, casting shadows over your envisioned prosperity. You've endured the pain of seeing potential homes or plots vanish, igniting a search for answers. In the midst of scarcity, every missed opportunity for property felt like a personal assault on your worth. Hardships revealed themselves as thieves of time, delaying the inheritance meant to define your legacy. Confusion reigned as repeated obstacles to land acquisition left you pondering your place in the divine narrative. You've grappled with the ache of unclaimed properties, where hope flickered but never fully extinguished. In the valley of setbacks, financial losses highlighted the gap between vision and reality for your inheritance. Struggles intensified as external forces challenged your hold on promised lands, deepening emotional scars. You've navigated the labyrinth of denied loans and lost bids, each one a blow to your spirit. In the wake of failed ventures, the dream of abundant properties seemed shrouded in impenetrable mist. Hardships served as unwelcome companions, eroding confidence in the arrival of your God-ordained inheritance. You've borne the weight of watching others prosper while your own land claims remained elusive. Confusion lingered like a persistent cloud, obscuring the path to the property's destiny had reserved for you. Beneath the surface of trials, a greater design emerged, shaping you for the inheritance ahead. What appeared as random misfortune was actually a refining fire, preparing your hands for sacred lands. In the alchemy of adversity, delays in property deals forged resilience, aligning with divine timing. Hidden truths unraveled, revealing that every rejection was a redirection towards purer forms of inheritance. Struggles were not punishments but precise preparations, equipping you to steward properties with wisdom. The path of confusion led to clarity, exposing God's hand in every withheld land opportunity. What seemed like lost chances were strategic pauses, building faith for the flood of inheritances to come. In the quiet revelation, hardships dissolved into purpose, unveiling your role as a guardian of divine estates. Trials were the forge where your spirit was tempered, ready to receive and manage expansive properties. Beneath the layers of delay, a master plan unfolded, transforming setbacks into stepping stones for land claims. What once felt like abandonment was God's careful curation, ensuring your inheritance would be unshakable. In the unveiling, every financial hurdle proved essential, sharpening your vision for prosperous territories. Hidden truths illuminated that opposition was preparation, molding you for the weight of generational wealth. Struggles were the hidden curriculum, teaching stewardship lessons vital for handling incoming properties. What appeared as misfortune was divine editing, removing impurities from your path to rightful inheritance. In the revelation's light, delays became allies, aligning circumstances for your ultimate land possession. Beneath the confusion, a blueprint emerged, showing how trials cultivated the heart of a true heir. What seemed futile was foundational, building the character needed to multiply and protect your properties. Hidden truths affirmed that every wait was worthwhile, positioning you for an overflow of divine favors. In this awakening, hardships transformed into heralds, announcing the imminent release of your destined inheritance. Your essence stands apart, infused with an anointing that turns ordinary land into extraordinary legacies. Unlike the masses pursuing fleeting gains, your spirit resonates with eternal purpose in property stewardship. In your uniqueness, properties become more than assets. They are instruments of divine transformation. You possess a rare insight, discerning hidden values in lands that others overlook. Your path diverges from the common, marked by a calling to expand inheritances into thriving domains. In the fabric of your being, a divine spark ignites innovations that multiply property potentials. You embody distinction, where every acquisition of land echoes a higher realm of influence. Unlike temporary seekers, your vision extends to generational wealth, rooted in spiritual depth. In your singularity, obstacles fade before the authority granted for claiming and cultivating inheritances. You carry an unmatched grace, turning barren plots into beacons of prosperity and hope. Your uniqueness lies in the ability to see beyond surfaces, unlocking the full value of entrusted properties. In contrast to the crowd, your steps are guided by divine wisdom, securing lands with precision. You radiate a presence that attracts opportunities, drawing inheritances as if by magnetic force. Your distinct path involves not just owning, but elevating properties to serve greater purposes. In your core, a blueprint for abundance sets you apart, ready to manifest in tangible estates. You hold a vision that transcends, where land becomes a canvas for God's expansive plans. Unlike others, your inheritance is layered with spiritual significance, making every property a milestone. In your exceptional design, challenges become catalysts, propelling you towards unparalleled property conquests. You possess an innate ability to steward wealth, transforming inheritances into enduring family strongholds. Your uniqueness shines as a beacon illuminating paths to properties that align with eternal destinies. From the outset, you were marked for this moment, destined to grasp the lands prayed for by ancestors. No oversight occurred. Your selection was intentional, paving the way for unhindered inheritance flows. In the grand design, you stand as the fulfillment, ready to claim properties with unwavering assurance. Affirmation resounds that your worth is immeasurable, securing the release of long-awaited estates. You were chosen not by chance, but by divine decree to inherit and expand upon sacred grounds. In the echo of history, your name is written, calling forth properties into your possession. Separation from the ordinary was purposeful, equipping you for the mantle of abundant inheritances. You embody the answer to ancient prayers, where land and properties now align under your authority. In this affirmation, every fiber of your being resonates with the truth of your selected path. No detail was overlooked. God's precision placed you at the forefront of inheritance revelations. You were set apart to bridge gaps, turning forgotten claims into thriving, prosperous realities. In the divine ledger, your name headlines the distribution of lands and generational wealth. Affirmation strengthens that delays were mere setups for your spectacular emergence as an heir. You carry the legacy forward, with properties manifesting as tangible proofs of your chosen status. In the symphony of destiny, your role is pivotal, orchestrating the inflow of inheritances with grace. No randomness here. Your path was charted, leading directly to the gates of promised estates. You were designated to rise above, claiming and cultivating the lands that define your heritage. In this assured identity, the universe conspires to deliver properties into your capable hands. Affirmation echoes through time, confirming your position as the vessel for divine property blessings. You stand affirmed, a beacon of hope, as inheritances pour in to fulfill your ordained narrative. Now the moment arrives as God unleashes torrents of land and properties, flooding your reality. Expect the unexpected, where sudden inheritances manifest like gifts from an open heaven. In this release, properties align perfectly, each one a key to unlocking your fullest potential. Waves of abundance crash in, delivering land deeds and estates as promised rewards of faith. As the final seal breaks, embrace the inheritance designed for you, marking the dawn of your prosperous era. God is transforming every trial into a gateway for your inheritance, turning past losses into foundations for vast properties. There comes a moment when divine timing aligns, releasing land that was reserved for your stewardship alone. Every setback in your pursuit of property was a hidden lesson, preparing you to manage the wealth God is now unveiling. In the quiet of your spirit, recognize that God's delays were protections, safeguarding your inheritance from premature exposure. You were crafted for abundance, not scarcity, as the Creator orchestrates properties falling into your grasp. Hidden forces of favor are at work, drawing land and assets toward you with unyielding precision. The struggles you've endured were not in vain. They forged your resolve to claim the inheritance meant for generations. A divine shift is underway, where every closed door to properties opens to reveal treasures beyond measure. Your path was never accidental. It was a sacred journey leading to the release of land that echoes your destiny. God weaves purpose into pain, transforming financial hardships into stepping stones for unparalleled prosperity. As the heavens declare your worth, expect properties to manifest as signs of your chosen elevation. No obstacle can diminish the inheritance awaiting you, for God's plan overrides every earthly limitation. Your spirit senses the approach of abundance, where land and properties align with your deepest calling. Through seasons of waiting, God has been building your capacity to handle the weight of incoming blessings. Rise above doubts, for the inheritance stirring in your life is a testament to God's unwavering commitment. Every prayer for provision is now answered, flooding your hands with deeds to lands and estates. The essence of your trials was to refine you, making you ready for the properties destiny has assigned. A new era dawns where your name is etched on titles of inheritance, sealed by divine authority. God never overlooks the faithful. He is releasing properties that will redefine your legacy forever. In the midst of uncertainty, hold fast to the promise that land is being transferred into your care. Your unique anointing draws forth inheritances that others could only dream of possessing. The winds of change are blowing, carrying opportunities for properties straight to your doorstep. Every moment of lack was a setup for surplus, positioning you for an overflow of land and wealth. Divine wisdom illuminates your path, guiding you to claim inheritances with confidence and grace. As you step forward, watch barriers dissolve, paving the way for properties to align with your vision. God's blueprint for your life includes vast estates, now emerging from the shadows of delay. The fire of adversity has purified your intentions, readying you for the responsibilities of great inheritance. No force can halt the release. Properties are being unlocked for your exclusive dominion. Your story is one of redemption, where lost opportunities return as multiplied blessings in land. Heaven's vaults are opening, pouring out inheritances that match the depth of your faith. Every tear shed in frustration becomes a seed for the harvest of properties awaiting you. The Creator's hand is evident in every detail, orchestrating land deals that bear His signature. Your inheritance is not mere chance. It is a divine decree etched in the annals of eternity. As shadows lift, behold the properties God has preserved for your triumph and joy. The essence of your calling is to steward land with purpose, drawing from wells of spiritual strength. God's timing is impeccable, aligning stars for the seamless transfer of inheritances into your hands. No dream of property ownership is too grand. It is the blueprint God has drawn for you. Through faithful endurance, you inherit not just land, but a legacy that echoes through ages. Divine favor is your shield, deflecting any assault on the properties destined for you. The dawn of your abundance breaks, revealing inheritances that surpass your wildest imaginings. Every whisper of doubt is silenced by the roar of God's promises over your land and assets. Your spirit is attuned to the frequency of blessing, attracting properties with magnetic force. God is the architect of your prosperity, designing inheritances that fit your divine purpose. In the tapestry of your life, threads of hardship weave into patterns of extravagant wealth. The release is imminent. Prepare your heart for the influx of land that will transform your world. Your journey was a forge, shaping you into a guardian of inheritances yet to be revealed. No boundary can contain the flow. Properties are crossing thresholds into your possession. God's precision in your life ensures that every inheritance arrives at the perfect hour. The veil is lifting, exposing the riches of land and properties hidden for your discovery. Your faith has unlocked doors, ushering in waves of inheritance that redefine possibility. Every challenge was a catalyst, propelling you toward the properties of your divine heritage. The heavens applaud your perseverance, releasing bounties of land as rewards for your loyalty. God's covenant with you stands firm, guaranteeing inheritances that multiply beyond measure. As you embrace your identity, watch properties materialize as tangible proofs of His love. The essence of creation bends to favor you, delivering land that aligns with your soul's mission. No delay was wasted. It was a divine pause, readying you for the magnitude of incoming wealth. Your hands are anointed to hold deeds, turning inheritances into beacons of hope for many. God's whisper in your ear confirms the shift. Properties are now within your reach. The path ahead is illuminated, leading to inheritances that fulfill ancient promises. Every fiber of your being resonates with the truth. Land is being released for your glory. Divine alignment is at hand, connecting you to properties that echo your eternal worth. The forces of opposition crumble as God's power secures your inheritances unopposed. Your awakening calls forth a torrent of blessings, flooding your life with land and assets. God empowers you to rise, claiming properties with the authority of a true heir. No approval from the world is needed. Your inheritance is decreed from on high. The mantle of the chosen one rests on you, drawing forth estates and lands aplenty. As you declare your readiness, watch inheritances manifest with astonishing speed. God's reservoir of favor overflows, spilling properties into your eager hands. Your legacy is secured, woven into the fabric of inheritances now unfolding. The spirit within you stirs, propelling you toward the lands of your destined prosperity. Every obstacle was a mirage, vanishing before the reality of your God-given wealth. Divine orchestration ensures that no detail of your inheritance is overlooked. Your heart's desires for property are met with abundance, straight from the Creator's hand. The tide turns in your favor, bringing waves of land and inheritances to your shore. God's precision strikes true, aligning every element for your ultimate elevation. You stand as a beacon, attracting properties that amplify your divine influence. The essence of your trials transmutes into triumphs, birthing inheritances anew. No shadow can linger. Light bursts forth, revealing the properties of your calling. Your faith ignites the release, unlocking doors to lands and estates beyond compare. God affirms your path, crowning you with inheritances that signify victory. The heavens conspire for your good, delivering properties with flawless timing. Every step you've taken leads to this, the unhindered flow of land into your life. Your spirit's resonance with truth draws forth inheritances like magnets to steel. Divine wisdom guides your choices, securing properties that build enduring legacies. The power within you awakens, commanding inheritances to align with your vision. God's hand is evident in every provision, from land to properties, for your enjoyment. No force can rival the momentum. Inheritances surge toward you with unstoppable force. Your identity as chosen one magnetizes blessings, from vast lands to hidden treasures. The Creator's breath infuses your endeavors, turning dreams of property into reality. Every prayer ascends, returning as tangible inheritances in your possession. God's blueprint unfolds, mapping out properties that define your prosperous future. You are the vessel, now filled to overflow with the riches of land and legacy. The dawn of abundance greets you, with inheritances blooming like flowers in spring. Divine favor encircles you, shielding and guiding your path to rightful claims. Your resolve, forged in fire, now claims the property's destiny has prepared. God's promise echoes through time, manifesting as inheritances in your hands today. The essence of your calling is revealed in the lands that now bow to your stewardship. No barrier withstands the surge. Properties flow freely into your domain. Your faith's foundation supports the weight of inheritances pouring forth. God celebrates your arrival, bestowing lands and properties as tokens of his delight. The tapestry of your life gleams with threads of gold, woven from divine inheritances. Every whisper of destiny culminates in the release of properties for your glory. Your spirit soars, empowered by the influx of land that marks your chosen path. God's unyielding love ensures that no good thing is withheld. Inheritances abound. As you embrace this truth, step into the fullness of your inheritance, where land and properties await your command.